Yo, this is Waali from Chile, and this is my wildcard for GBB 2024. Can't stop thinking about you. I can't believe in what you did to me. Don't want to see your face anymore. Can't stop thinking about you. Can't stop thinking about bo. Can't stop thinking about.
All right, so we have Wally's Wildcard here. I know he just competed at the 2023. He did not make it through to the battles, but yeah. So he does have experience at the GBB stage, and by the time the event actually happens, I think the results come out next month for the wildcards. But by the time, if he does make it through, will be a full year. So we're going to be seeing a lot of progression from Wally here. So this,
I think we already have.
Yeah, exactly. So in this wildcard here, we're seeing like a little bit of a musicality side from Wally that I have not seen before. Admittedly, I don't follow Wally too closely, but I have seen him enough to kind of have a sense of like what his kind of style is, and mostly just kind of like a hard kind of style that encapsulates like lip rolls mainly because that's like his kind of thing, right? I actually think he's probably the best lip roller in the world, if that's fair to say. So, which is very present in this wildcard, but I've seen a side of him in this wildcard that I have not seen from him before, which is like the musicality, and I think he has a pretty tight a grip on that because he was able to kind of balance his kind of traditional style that I know from him and using this kind of style that I haven't seen before for him pretty well. So yeah, I enjoyed that wildcard for the most part actually. So what do you think about it?
I think that was probably the most well-structured thing I've ever heard from Wally, easily. It's kind of reminiscent of Remix for me, where like Remix used to be more of like a sound spammer, and like there was some structure to it, but it was mostly just kind of flexing. I feel like Wally, when I first started listening to him, was more he was just trying to flex that lip roll because it was so good, obviously. But yeah, there's a lot of sounds there, like the lip oscillation, the vocalized lip oscillation that we typically hear from Helium used, and it sounded great. I'm really impressed, honestly.
Yeah, that's actually a very good point. Like the callback to Remix because I said that so many times watching Remix, like Remix in his early career, very spammy, and then he kind of just came into his own, started to develop more well-structured routines, and now we have the version of Remix that we have today. So potentially maybe the same kind of path that Wally goes down here. But yeah, I agree. This is definitely his most well-structured thing I've definitely heard from him. I know there's a couple wildcards that he had very recently that I have not checked out, including his Great North Beatbox one, which might be very reminiscent of that. So maybe I have to go back and check that as well. But yeah, for his GBB wildcard, I think that was very, very solid. But again, you know, at the end of the day, it is for the most prestigious competition. So at this point in time, for something like this, as much as I enjoyed it, I can't say if it's going to be in for sure, because of the competition is like so like competitive, right? So it'll be very interesting to see where it falls for him at the end of the day. So anything you want to say?
Yeah, I mean, I would agree. Also, I think last year he qualified through winning a different competition, so I'm sure that's still an avenue that might be open for him. I'm not 100% sure which competition or if it has taken place yet or not.
The Great North
But
Beatbox has whoever wins that gets a spot. I'm pretty sure.
was that the one he won last time? I thought he won some South American
Yeah, he won.
competition.
He didn't win that one last time, but the one for solo, the only one that I know of for sure that has, if you come in first to get a spot, is the Great North that's happening this year. I'm not sure about anything else though.
Shit, might have to go to that. Where and when?
I'm pretty sure it's in Canada. It's either BC or Toronto, maybe. Either or, I don't know. Yeah.
Interesting. All right. Well.
All right.
Yeah, I mean, that's all I got.
All right, so yeah, that's pretty much it for this video. Nothing really much else to say about that. Again, you know, very interesting to see where Waali's career kind of takes him because, again, like everything I've seen from him up until this point has been pretty much relatively the same. But yeah, it'd be very interesting to see what kind of style he, you know, evolves into if he chooses to kind of continue down this route. Because again, like I said, haven't really seen this kind of style from him before, even though a lot of stuff he did in here was something I saw from him in the past, but just like overall, when you're taking like the music into account, he had a lot of like different kind of flair to it, right? So, all right. Other than that, you know, if you guys want to check out the video, links in the description to the original video. Go leave it a like if you like what you heard. Go check out Waali as well. Links in the description to his channel. Go leave him a sub. If you want to support me though, leave a like on this video. Sub to my channel. Check out my Discord channel as well. Links in the description to that. And Teus.
Instagram_Teus. And if you want to stay tuned and check out content from me, potentially in the future, I guess the more people that are interested show interest, maybe the sooner it'll happen. But if you want to stay tuned for that and see some of that from me, go check out my channel, which will be linked below, I'm sure. So that's all for me.
All right, and other than that, we'll see you in the next Beatbox reaction video.